Good morning, everyone. I am Chelsea, and I am a working staff by day, student by night, tarot card reader when I get some free time. So I went ahead and decided that I was going to do a kind of like weekend forecast. So I'll be, out of the area. I figured I'd do this real quick, and then when I get back, I can go ahead and do like a full week spread, okay? So this is just a few cards I picked up. Remember, I'm not doing any signs or anything like that, so it's a general kind of collective. So whatever you resonate with, keep, and then whatever doesn't, give you the fuzzies, go ahead, leave that by the wayside, all right? Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and begin. What is it, like the 18th through the 20-something? It's this weekend, whatever you see on that thing. All right, so I'm going to start with the overall message. The overall message is going to be your star card in reverse. And so the star card in reverse is talking about wishing on a star, feeling lost and alone. Okay, so you might be, even fantasizing, your head's too much in the clouds, you're looking at that star, and you're not paying attention to what's around you. So the message for that is to just come back down, make a plan. Deep freeze is connected with the star, and that is just about nothing you can do, just kind of sit pretty, take that rest. The universe wants you to take a rest, and if you don't, you'll be forced to take a rest. So in this time, like this card is saying, you want to go ahead and make a plan. Get out of those clouds, stop feeling sorry for yourself, and then just go ahead and figure out what you need. Okay. All right, so going on to the actual energy, we've got the 7 of Cups. All right, so this is actually from this week's energy, so it goes along with it. Actually, I think the deep freeze was too. But so this is talking about opportunities, all right? And so it's full of potential, anything can go. There's like all sorts of things that are coming. It's all coming towards you, and you need to get those details. Now, speaking of details, you got details in reverse. And so this is talking about, so when you get that opportunity, when you pick out of all of the options, the plethora of options that you have, just go with it, okay? Don't make any, expectations like it's going to happen on this day, at this time, it's going to happen exactly like that. Don't do that. Just go with the understanding that this is what's supposed to happen, and you're on the right path, and that the universe or God has got your back, all right? So that's what you're going to do. Go with the opportunity that you want, go with positivity, and then leave the rest to God, okay? Or the universe, or whatever you call it. Okay, now, the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, or the 10 of Beetles in reverse, this is usually like a retirement card. Everything's all honky-dory. But reversed, it's kind of a crapshoot, all right? So when you're talking about Pentacles, you're talking about physicality. So your relationships, your money, your career, and your health, okay? So something has gone awry, and it could actually be a combination of all of them. I don't know. Maybe you guys are arguing about finances, then that's the relationship with the money. And, so there's something that is just frustrating, and there's arguments and all sorts of stuff that's going on. And the problem is this talisman, and I swear I pulled this a few times, and I think I might have pulled it at the last reading too. Like, this is just my card that likes to come up. And it's about like having cyclical events, and it's like you haven't learned the lesson, and so it keeps coming back, and so it's just it's the same argument going on and on and on. Or it's knowing that your health has been taking a turn, but you keep doing the same thing. Or with finances, you keep splurging instead of, saving. And so then, you're sitting there going, oh, I don't have any money, or oh, I overdrew my account, that kind of stuff. Same thing over and over again. And so it's time to sit back and make a different choice, because you have that information within you. You know exactly what's going on. You've done this. It's almost like you could write a whole book on it, but you keep doing the same thing. So the talisman in reverse is saying make a different choice. Okay. All right. So I would say this weekend sounds a little bit like a learning curve. But so the message is offerings from nature spirit. Okay. And so that says the universe is grateful for you. You are a gift to the world. Feel gratitude for everything in your life, even the things that don't seem perfect. Appreciation for everything flows through you in great bounty. Cherish your preciousness. Cherish the preciousness of great bounty. Okay. Cherish the preciousness of life in everyone and everything around you, and thus you will be cherished. That's what it says. Okay. Your native spirit wants you to know every native culture throughout history has made offerings, often on a daily basis. Offerings were made to the sun, the earth, the plants and animals, and everything in creation. The offerings varied culture to culture, but they were always made with a feeling of extreme appreciation for the bounty of life. Gratitude was the secret to a joy-filled life. True thankfulness can work like modern-day alchemy in your life, yielding happiness and peace beyond imagination. And it's simple. Find what's good and wonderful in every moment. No matter what's happening around you, there's always something to be grateful for. Whatever you appreciate in life will grow. So discover what you're thankful for, even the people and situations you found challenging, and watch miracles unfold. The journey. As a suggestion, make an offering to whatever nurtures your soul. If you're nurtured by a particular place in nature, for example, you might consider leaving some fruit at the base of a tree for the animals in an area to give thanks for the beauty that is there. Okay, so offerings. When I think of offerings, I think of mindfulness. And so what I would say is, just take a moment throughout your time, whenever you get an opportunity, just walk through the day. And if you feel a cool breeze, and it's hot outside, thank the universe for that. When you get that really great parking spot, at the front of the grocery store, like a car just kind of pulls out right as you're pulling in, be thankful for that. Those kind of little things add up. Even like synchronicities and stuff. I know like a lot of people do 11:11 and they make a wish. Instead of just making a wish, what I do is I thank the universe or thank God for everything that's happened in my life. Whether I perceived it good or bad, it's gotten me to the point that I'm in. So I thank God for the past. I thank him for everything that's happening right now in my life that's building me into the person that I am to become. And I'm thankful for everything that is in the works that is going to happen for me. So that's what I kind of do for my 11:11. But it's just taking that moment out of your time and just being thankful for the fact that, you've got a wonderful meal or you've got a roof over your head, and actually sit in that appreciation. Don't just say, oh, thank you. No. Try to, and that's why it was saying pick the things that you're thankful for. Because if you just say thank you and you don't have any feeling behind that, that's not what's really giving you that vibration, that spiritual, that attraction. You have to have that feeling and that intention behind it to say, no, thank you for the things that are actually going right in my life and the things that have built me into, who I am. Thank you for the people that are around me. And I'm going to get off my soapbox, and maybe I'll actually do like a video on, thankfulness and mindfulness and stuff like that. But just be thankful for, what's going on with you this weekend, and actually having those people. Live in that, I want to say I pulled the strength card for this week. So remember to live in love. unconditional love. No, you don't have to be around those bastards that, are horrible to you, but send them loving energy because you don't know what they're going through themselves, all right? It is pouring outside, but I'm going to be thankful because that brings me my flowers that I'm growing. So, with that, I got to get to work. My alarm is going off right now as I speak. So, I hope you guys all have a wonderful weekend. Go out, enjoy nature, enjoy your friends. Get out there with your family. Be patient, all right? And then figure out what you want, all right? Be blessed. Have a great weekend. Bye.